Hello everyone and welcome back to Polly's Pretties. I'm coming at you this evening with friend mail. Friend Sophie, as I call her. She sent me a package that I definitely was not expecting. Thank you, Sophie. It came intact. And I want to get into this and show you what she did. This was a birthday gift package. I did not know it was coming. I did not know any of it was coming. So it's quite the surprise. But I wanted to share it with all of you. I want to just make sure I got everything out of there. I don't want to leave anything in the packaging. Excuse me. I've got a little bit of a allergy cough. Okay, so the first thing we're going to open when I get there. gotta figure out how to do it, you know? Let me get this thing off. Okay. So the first thing we're going to do is open this package. Oops, I left something in there, darn it. Okay. All right. So, that over there. We have some stickers here. So these are like gardening, planting, interesting little stickers. Let me see if I can get it to show you. There we go. That's the first little set. Then we have unicorns. We have dogs and kitties, or puppies and kitties. We have the princesses from Disney. My daughter would love to put those in her book, I guarantee it. We have some like Batman, Harley Quinn, the Joker, Batgirl. I had to look and see who she was for a hot minute. Then we have what I call planner stickers, is what I call these ones. Oh, not that one. Oh, okay, there. And they're really pretty colored. I love the pastel colors. I don't know if it's going to pick it up on there. There you go. Then there's 2 pages of circus stickers. And then the last page has like foil mixed in with it, but they're real pretty. Look at that. So that was the stickers. We will set them over here. Okay. Then we have a little stencil. It's from Creative Expressions. They're called mini stencils. It's butterflies, in flight. I can't speak today. And that's what that looks like. Can't wait to use that. I have a lot of ideas for that. And then we have another stencil that's smaller, and this is from Close to My Heart. It's called Swiss Dot. Let me find one of them sticker pages to maybe use as a background page so you'll be able to see kind of what the stencil looks like. So hopefully you'll see it anyway. So there you go. That's what the stencil looks like. Okay. Then we have another one from Close to My Heart, and it's called Bday Flower. Try to get this on there so you can see. There you go. There's what it kind of looks like. Then we have another little stencil. I think I'm good with that now. We have another little stencil. This is from Creative Expressions. It's called Daisy Dew. And they look like that. Really pretty. Then we move into dies. This is from scrapbook.com. It's called Scallop Flower for Peace. I love flowers, and they know that. So, and I guess on the back, I didn't even see that. On the back, it shows you, I guess, what it looks like when it's done. That's really pretty. Then we go into this one. This is a Sizzix Thinlits by Tim Holtz, and this is, I was trying to see if there was a name. Doesn't look like there's a name. It says there's 4 dies in here, and they're deer, which I also love. That's a birthday card, which I'll show you the front, but I won't read the inside to you because I don't know if that would be okay. But there's the beautiful card Sophie made me. Then we go to stamps. This one, I've never heard of this place. Sunny Studio. It's a clear stamp. And it says, have a mice day. And look at the cute little mouse. Isn't that the cutest thing? I love it. I don't know why I'm hooked on mice. I have no idea. This one is from Picket Fence. Never heard of them either. It says, Merry Christmas from our gang to yours. And here's the stamp. Really beautiful. That may go on some Christmas cards. And then this one's from Altenew, I think is how they say it. It's called Sweet Spray. It's got the word hugs, love you, thank you. And then it's got a real beautiful flower. Look at that. I love flowers. Excuse my throat. This one is from Crafter's Companion and Annabelle Spencer. I'm not seeing a name. Not on the front anyway. Excuse me, not on the front anyway. I guess it's just called Annabelle. And it's a beautiful, beautiful stamp. Let me see if I can get it all up there so you can see it. There you go. I have been wanting this stamp for a good while. And then we have, pardon me, a set of stamps from Stampin' Up. They're called Around the Block, and there's 4 pieces in here. There's a W, which is for wonderful, it says. A B is for bliss. T is for thanks, and G is for genuine. And they look like that. I'll have to open it up and probably put them together and stuff and label them. But I think those are really cool. And then there's a big package here. So we'll go through it next. Okay. Close the bag here. All right, so the first thing is this really sweet and cute mini pocket letter, which I used to love swapping these. I had so much fun. I did full size, I did minis, I did all kinds of different weird shapes. And on the back, she sent me little crafty goodies, like some stamped images, some washi tape, sequins. That looks like might be some more stickers. Here's stickers. And this was also in here, but I pulled this out as soon as I saw it because I've been wanting to try this. It is a package of Lady Grey tea. So I will be having that here shortly. Yes, I will. Okay, and then in the package here, so this is from Photoplay, and it's Autumn Greetings by Becky Moore. And hopefully you'll be able to see it. My fingers are kind of big and they might cover it up. But isn't that pretty? Look at that. That's acorns and all different kinds of leaves. Beautifulness. Absolutely. I will be putting that to good use, you betcha. And then this one, oh, I gotta get hold of it here. My fingers don't always want to go. Is a 2-piece layered 6x6 stencil from Say It With Stamps by Becky Moore, and it's called Fall Leaves. And I'm gonna try to show you both pieces. I don't know how good I'm gonna do. Here's the first piece. Isn't that pretty? Just on its own even. And then the second piece looks like that. I think that's gonna be fun. Yes, I do. I can't wait to play with these. Then the next one here I have is from Simple Stories. It's a 6x6 stencil. It's called Harvest Leaves, and these are pretty. These are right up my alley. Look at that. Is that not? Yes. Can't wait. And then this one just tickled me. The minute I saw this, I had to giggle. So this is from Simple Stories, and it's a 6x6 stencil, and it's called Pine Trees. But I want you to look how delicate these little trees are, how tiny. Is that not the cutest? Could you not imagine just putting that everywhere? And then this one, I don't know who or where or what it's from. I don't. Oh, wait a minute. There's something there. Do I have it backwards? No, I have it right sided. These can't see. Okay, let me see. I'm trying to read it. I can't really get a name on that one for you, or like a who or what. Um, but this one, look at that stencil. Is that not beautiful? That is gorgeous. I love it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And then we're not finished, guys. I'm telling you, I think she got carried away. In this bag here that I'm hopefully opening, I seem to need a little more strength today. Let me get this back down here so I can quit that rattling. 2 bottles, and I've never used these, so this is going to be a new trick, called Pops of Color. I'm guessing these are like those ones I see people using to make the like enamel dots. There's this real pretty. I wonder if it has a color on this one. Hey, maybe it does. What's that? Oh no, that just tells me how to use it. Oh yes, it does. It says this is gloss in the color Honeydew. So this one is Honeydew. Let me see if I can get it. Oh, you can't really pick up that color. It's really pretty. It's a real pretty light green. And then this one, if I have it right side up, I do. Okay, is gloss, and this is called Rudolph Red. Red is one of my favorite colors. So I can't wait to test and play and learn how to work with those. I'm going to move these bags here real quick. And then, last but so not least, and Sophie, gee whiz, I made mention that I wanted some more of the I can't even talk today. Distress crayons by Tim Holtz, because I love these things. And you can use them like watercolor, which is a lot of times how I use mine. If I can get it open. I can't even get the packaging open. Oh my. I think I better go back and gain some strength, do some weightlifting. Okay. Maybe. I might get this bag open. Sorry about all the crinkling. Well, y'all know, I'm very real here. Okay, we got them out of the bag. Now, we're just going to close that bag and not crinkle it anymore. There. Okay. So, there is Harvest Moon, which is this beautiful yellow. I'm hoping you see it. There is... What is this one? Wicked Elixir, which is this really unique green. It's like a shiny green. There is Cocktail Party, which is really pretty pink. That is really pretty. Yeah, listen to me. Okay, and then there is Shiny Bauble, which is a real pretty, like tealy kind of blue. Real pretty. There is Merry Mint, which is a green. There is Winter Frost, which is like a cold-looking blue, like a frozen blue. Real pretty. There is Fortune Teller. Oh, I like the name of that one. It's like a purpley, pinky red, maybe? Sorry about colors. I'm not 100% good with that. Then there's Iron Gate. I love that. It's the silver color. I love that. Then there's, whoops, so I don't lose it. Then there is Fresh Balsam. Oh, I like the name of that one. It's a green. It's a real pretty green. Then there is Burning Ember. Ooh, and it's like an orangey, like a reddy orange. It's real pretty. Then we have, if I can get it over here. It's called Decayed. It's like a faded gold look. It's real pretty. And then the last one in the bunch here is Tart Cranberry. Oh, that'll be great for fall and autumn. And it's like a brown orange. Maybe burnt sienna. But it's real pretty color, real pretty. And I can't wait to get into this and use this stuff. You have no idea. I didn't know anything was coming. So I'm like tickled purple. And these things are not cheap. These are Tim Holtz. So I am tickled purple with that. Thank you so much, Sophie. I'm so happy that you thought of me. I mean, you didn't have to do all this. A card would have been great. But I'm really happy. I mean, thank you so very much for sharing the wealth and being so generous and kind. I will definitely put it all to good use. I promise. I can't wait to start playing with it. So, and this is going in my keepsake book here. This goes all my pocket letters and stuff go in my keepsake books. I have like 6 or 8 full of pocket letters of different sizes. I can't bear to get rid of them. They're just too pretty, and people take such time to make them. So, um, but thank you again so much, Sophie. This is just amazing. Thank you. I don't know what other words to use other than thank you. Uh, you definitely blew me away because I didn't expect anything. So I appreciate this greatly, and like I said, I can't wait to be a little kid and play, make a mess of everything. I probably will too. If you could see this desk right now, oh, you'd shake your head at me. Oh, it's awful, and I've been trying to clean it for 3 days. For 3 days. It's just horrible. I got paint sitting out. I've got leaves sitting here. I've got scissors out. I've got candles. I've got Mod Podge. I'm telling you, it's a mess. I've been working on everything, trying to just get to a point where I could at least be at a standstill for a minute. Um, but yeah, that's. I don't think I'm ever gonna get there. I just don't. I do want to share one thing with you that I made. It's not totally done. Um, this was a planner book that I had a few years back. I used it. It was kind of just sitting there, taking up space. Didn't know what I was going to do with it, 100%. And now I have altered it, and I'll tell you how. I've altered it to turn it into a Green Witch's Grimoire. And I know that might scare you. I said the word witch, and I don't mean it in a Halloween sense. But witches are not evil, so please don't go there. Okay? They can be, I guess, but they don't have to be. So, okay, back to the book, because we're going into another subject I don't want to go into right now. So, with the book, what I did is it was just plain like a cardboard type book, and I didn't really like the color it was. To be honest, I thought the color was kind of yuck. Um, so, I took Mod Podge and I laid down crumpled up tissue paper. That's what is underneath this. I laid down crumpled up tissue paper and let it dry a couple nights. Now, once it dried, I made sure, you could bend the book and do everything, so that it closes. And then my husband was so kind to take a can of the spray paint I had and take it out and spray paint it. And I knew I wanted it brown because of the way I wanted to decorate it. So he spray painted it for me. We let that dry real good. And then the decoration came. So I'm going to show you the spine first. So on the spine, again, crumpled up tissue paper in layers. And then these little gems I've had in my stash for I don't even know how long. And I just took E6000, that's what it is, and I glued it on there so that it would stay, hopefully. Then on the front, now the back is plain. I just left it plain because, I got to lay it down and be able to write. So the front, I took some of my silk flowers and double layered them. Took some of the silk leaves I had and laid them down and glued them. Everything is glued on. Then I took little stamens I had and bent them and put them on, and then put the little green gems over top of it to help hold the stamens down and the flowers down. And that is exactly what it looks like on the outside. Now, I did leave the pen holder because I thought I may want to have a pen with this. And let me take this off. Ooh, that left a mark, but oh well, that's all right. On the inside, all I've done, because I left it just as it was, with the gray striping, but I took some scrapbook paper so it would be thicker, and I cut it down to size. I used one of the pages from the actual planner, but I cut it down. Let me get that because it's not showing very good. There, cut it down to size, put holes in it, and put it in here to get started so that I have some pages in here to write on. so that I can look up flowers and write down their common name as well as their proper name and what attributes they have and if it's seen as a male or female species, and different things like that. And can it be used in medicine? Can it be drank in a tea? Can it be something that you maybe eat in your food? Or is that all no-nos and you just get to look at this one and that's all that flower's, used for? Now, most flowers, I will say, can be used for one thing or another. Most. But there are some out there that you don't want to mess with that are poisonous. So, that being said, that's what this is going to be. It's going to be my book of flowers and trees and herbs and things like that that I can use to bake and cook and make medicine and things like that. And yes, you heard me say make medicine. If you follow my other channel, which is linked on this one, called Jade Maple, that is me. That is my second channel. And it is going to be all about my journey through witchcraft. Now, the two that seem to stick out to me the most, at least right now, are the Green Witch and the Kitchen Witch, which both revolve around like cooking and foraging the flowers and things and drying them, and it's very nature based. That being said, though, if you want more information on that kind of stuff, go over and check out Jade Maple. I'm subscribed to a ton of folks there, and they all do kind of that similar practice type stuff. Now, there are different ones that don't, and I'm following them for other reasons. But that's okay. But anyway, I just want to show this little book. I'm kind of proud of it. Put some work into it. It kind of, if you will, kind of falls along the same lines as the Halloween trick or treat / grimoire that I was working on with the Dragon's Eye. And it finally got so old, that poor book. It finally got so old that we just had to give it a fond farewell. Will I make another one? I don't know. I don't know. Probably not, because I'm not really putting up my fake apothecary anymore. Most of the bottles broke due to super cold weather we had. So, and as promised, as soon as I get a little further on this house stuff that we've been doing to change the house around, I will show you the new aesthetic and how things are looking. But it's going to be a minute because my phone broke completely. And I don't know if I could connect my daughter's phone up to my account and everything work. So we'll see how that all goes. But anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed this little Happy Mail video and showing the book. I don't think I'm going to put that back on there because it did leave marks on the front. And just, keep in mind, folks, that when you're out there, be nice to one another, please. It doesn't hurt. And you never know what somebody's going through. I mean, take me, for instance. I look like I'm all right, but I have ailments. Some of them are pretty scary. So just, be nice to your fellow man and woman. Make sure you give your loved ones hugs. Tell them you love them. It's better to tell them while they're here. And nobody knows how many years or anything we get. It's not guaranteed. So give them hugs. Tell them you love them. It's good for everybody. But do remember, you don't have to sit there and be taken advantage by anybody. You don't. Now, that doesn't mean you have to be mean to them. That means just exit that negativity from your life and don't let it come back. It doesn't mean, hate on them, badmouth them, none of that. It just means, let it go. And thank y'all for watching. Thank you for keeping it going here on the channel. Hopefully I'll get some craftiness going here in a bit and be able to show you. Like I said, I've been trying to work around in the room, change things up in here, organize better. The house itself has been getting redone, reorganized as far as like everything that I can do, as far as like my paintings, my pictures, things like that. The decorations. Now house painting, no, we have not got into that. It's too late in the year to try that. So yeah. But yeah, I do thank you for so much for being here. Again, thank you so much, Sophie, for that wonderful birthday package. Thank you so much. And I hope you all are having a brilliant, wonderful day where you're at. If it's beautiful, please get outside and take in some of the sun. Take a deep breath. Smell whatever's around you. Hopefully it's good. Um, don't be afraid to take a walk in nature if you can. Until next time, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.